Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sadistic again, and the guy you see is Puerto Rican Doug. He's from Tays Valley, West Virginia, where I am originally from. Yes, he really does point. Yes, he has mental problems. Um, he I really only got like 15 minutes, so I have to kind of like speed up the stories and shit. But he started pointing back in, I believe, 2005. Um, but yeah, but he's been cruising the valley since, God, I was in elementary school. But he used to ride a bicycle. I mean, he was to himself when I was younger. You know, he would ride his bike, but then you hear like all these rumors like, oh, he could hear the aliens through the radio, and it was just hysterical. I mean, it's really not funny to laugh at him, but at the same time, it's hard not to laugh because, you know, small town folks like me don't see much action like this. But, and yes, he points at traffic and he is thinking that he points at traffic. He was in Vietnam and, I guess it fucked with him bad, which is understandable. And, you know, he must be on medication and just quit taking it. And the pointing started. I'm not necessarily sure, like, when the pointing started, but I noticed it in 2005, like, late 2005. Um, Me and my first husband, Nathan Rice, we would, spy on the dude. I mean, it was just hysterical. We'd drive around the valley and take pictures and videos. No, I did not take this video or picture that you see on the screen. There are videos though. There's actually a video on this account that I uploaded of Doug pointing. That was back in 2006 though. Um, I mean, ugh, it's so hard to explain this shit. Um, but yeah, we used to drive around and take a video. I mean, we were kind of stalking him, but it was hilarious because when MySpace was still like popular, I had a MySpace page for him. Now someone's created a Facebook fan page for him. Um, oh my lord. I will post the link in the video. But yeah. Rain, sunshine, winter, thunderstorms, hailstorms. Doug would be out pointing, and he would walk around like gosh, he'd start at the Hurricane City Park and go all the way to Kruger's and Kmart. Now, if you're familiar with Tays Valley, West Virginia, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Um, like for real, you'll know what I'm talking about. Or if you ever passed there and happen to be in Tays Valley. But yeah, Doug is like well known. He's like the famous icon in Tays Valley now. He doesn't get out much anymore because, he's obviously older and I think he started taking his medication again. And plus, he got in trouble with the law because, it got so bad before I moved away that he almost caused a few wrecks and Nathan almost ran over him once. But, oh yeah, I remember one time me and Nathan were driving and, for some reason, I don't remember why, but he had those little, like, the little popper things, like, you don't really play with on 4th of July. You throw them, and they pop, make a big, loud, kabang noise. Um, I thought it'd be funny to not directly throw them at him, but, like, near him, just to see what he would do. His, like, reaction. And, You know, Nathan didn't think I was serious. So I grabbed a handful, like a, you know, a little, not like a big handful, just a little tiny handful. And I rolled down the window and we got closer to Doug. Because, you know, Doug was kind of sneaky. You never know where Doug's going to be. You know, you have to keep your eyes open. So, luckily, he was walking and pointing, and he was actually stopped. Because sometimes, like, he'll stop in one spot and just fucking point there for, like, an hour. I mean, seriously. But, I rolled down the window, and I threw him, and I heard kapow, 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 and I looked at Doug. He didn't do a damn thing. He had the most coldest, stone-faced look I've ever seen. You know, I figured he'd, like, wig out. No, I shouldn't have done it to begin with because it's mean, but I thought it would be funny. But, no, he didn't do anything. He stared at me, kind of gave me a mean look. And that was it. And I remember one time me and Nathan were walking, because we were basically, the reason we were taking video and pictures of him was to put something on the MySpace page. So we were walking and we saw Doug come out of a convenience store. Because he was buying, he'd usually buy Dr. Pepper and a pack of cigarettes or food or whatever. He'd always have a little bag with him. Now the blue bag that you see in the picture, that must be brand new because I never have seen him with that. But, yeah, we were walking, and he didn't say nothing to me, or Nathan, he just looked at us, and I was polite, I said hi, so. But, I mean, I really don't have that many stories on Doug, because mostly the stories I have are basically just me and my ex-husband, driving around town, you know. And this song that you hear, the Korn song, this was actually the theme song to the MySpace page. Now, the page I made was not a page making fun of him. It was basically like a fan page. Because, you know, Doug's popular. Everybody loves Doug. You know, people love Doug so much that they would honk their fucking horns every time they pass him. You know, he'd wave and smile, because he's waving and smiling at me a lot, too. You know, from what I've heard from people, especially my dad, he's a very nice guy and he's very intelligent. He's just, you know, got a few loose screws. But yeah, I haven't seen Doug in years. But from what I hear, you know, there's been like lots of rumors like, oh, he's moved to Myrtle Beach, or he died, or they locked him up in a mental ward finally, or his daughter let him move in with him, which his daughter and son do check in on him because he does live in an apartment. And from what I hear, his walls, he like duct taped his walls, like it's covered in walls. But I don't know if it's true or not. But I mean, he used to duct tape his shoes. And I mean, the guy had money. I guess he didn't like spending it. Because I heard, like, I think last year, or year before, he went to Kroger's and stole a few items, and they banned him from Kroger's. So, but yeah, man, people might be saying, this video is stupid. Like, why do we care about some guy pointing, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's fine, I don't care. You know. But if you would actually take the time to, like, watch the videos, and, you know, if you were actually there to, like, actually see him in action, then you would get why it's funny. Like, now, here where I live, I'm not going to reveal where I live now, but, there's this guy, I mean, this guy has mental problems too, and you know, I got very bad mental problems myself. So I guess I'm kind of entitled to make fun of other crazy people. But this guy, he's probably around my age, maybe a year or two younger. He's like a wigger, I had nothing against wiggers. I mean, they're stupid, but, he has his hat, the way wiggers have them, and he's all, like, moving his arms around like a homeboy, and I nicknamed him Homeboy. But I'd have to get pictures and shit of him once I get my phone and everything. But yeah, check out Pointer Man Doug's Facebook page. It's really not updated at all anymore, and it's not as good as my Facebook page was. Because, I had like a shitload of pictures and video of Doug, and, I had a few people like snap pictures for me, which was nice. And, and there was another MySpace page of Doug too after mine, like someone like copycatting, but they could never outdo mine because mine was the original and it was the best. And then someone thought of doing a Facebook, and it's cool. I applaud you for doing that, because I caught hell from doing the MySpace page. People accuse me of not having a life. That's the reason why I had a Facebook page. Like, yeah. Okay, I don't have a life, yet I got a boyfriend that I'm going to be marrying. Okay. But yeah. No, I had a life. It's just, I was bored one day. Because we live in a small town. I mean, Teays Valley ain't, like, as small as where I live now. But there's only so much shit you can do. And, it was just something fun to do. People thought I was crazy. They, still think I'm goofy for my MySpace page that I had, but, I deleted the MySpace page. I think I deleted it before I moved where I live now. I may have deleted it after. I don't remember. But yeah, check out Doug. I will post the link. And, if you, like I said, if you want to see Doug in action, there's a video. Just go to my archives, my uploaded archives, and you can watch Doug. And if you all would like to see more, I will upload more. Just let me know. Shoot me a comment or something, or a message, and I'll upload more. But, yeah, I got all of the original videos that I took of Doug. I just didn't feel like uploading all of them because, they're not that long, for one, and another, it's just basically him pointing. I mean, there's nothing, it's exciting, but, like, it's more exciting when you're actually watching it live and not, like, on a video that was made, like 5 or 6 years ago. But, yeah, and again, I'm not, nor have ever really made fun of Doug. I just, figure I'd share craziness with everybody. But yeah, I will post the link, and I hope you all have enjoyed this. I wish I had more stories to tell you, but sadly I don't. I mean, there's really not much to tell. I plan on going home this summer, so if I happen to go into Teays Valley and he happens to be there, I'll snap a picture, take a video for old time's sakes, and upload it. But until then, peace out.